this is the energy of today, February 7th. I hope you are doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today? What does the viewer need to see and hear? What is the message for today, February 7th, please? What does the viewer need to see and hear? So let's see, you have the abysmal. So this is maybe feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you're trying to launch something, rebirth, having like a rebirth or changing. The very first card is about having dark emotions, something not happening good in your life, but I feel it's something that needs to be changed. And you could be having some kind of fear to allow something new to start for you with difficulty in beginning. And then you have the deliverance. So there's something that's going to be released for you. Definitely easing up whatever you're going through. And then holding together, which is beautiful because it's about cooperation and really making a choice. So prepare for choices. Choices is what I'm pretty much feeling. So keep still is at the bottom of the deck. And this one did come out a couple times when I was pre-shuffling. But it's about meditating and staying focused and really finding some sort of balance for yourself. Not giving up on yourself and allowing yourself to go through mistakes and just not beating up on yourself. So let's see what these mean for you. Welcome, guys. I hope you're doing well. So what is our abysmal? Excuse me. So this is like danger, insecurity, overwhelm, like there's something hazardous or something. It's like it's almost like you gotta get your courage up to face whatever is about to happen for you. But I definitely do feel it's like it's like that kind of make it or break it kind of feeling where you make that choice to do it or you walk away and stay in some kind of unstableness. Okay, because look at, you got change here as the first card. This is definitely where something's happening in your life where you have to put an end to something to be able to start something new. This definitely could be you moving away from something, traveling. It definitely could be a sense of like a destiny call. Like if something keeps irking you, it's definitely your destiny that's calling you, and you might be scared to death of it and not allowing it to come in. But look at, it's your mind. Some of you might be having this kind of issue where you're just thinking, you're overloaded on your mind, your thought. And it's almost like, I feel like whoever this is, it's almost like you're just worried about the outcome. You're not worried about like how it's going to happen. It's almost like you're worried about if you make a certain step and go forward and end something, how is that going to turn out? Is it going to be successful? Whatever it is, whatever the situation is for you, it's like the spirit in the universe is trying to give you a new beginning for something, but you're scared of change. So this is definitely where you're full of emotions. You're definitely full of emotions, thinking the worst thing. What is the change that needs to come about? What's the change, please? What is the change? So it's really not taking charge of your life. With the laziness, it's maybe being too comfortable. And you could definitely feel like, okay, if I stay in this place, everything's going to be cool. But with this card, it's telling you anything can shatter and break at any moment. It's almost like you're at this place where you might be comfortable, or you think you're comfortable, but then something could just tear it down and it can come crashing down. And in your mindset, you know this, but you're not taking that plunge to maybe change or end something. And they're telling you that kind of mindset needs to end. So what is the mind? What is the mind that they're having issues with? What is this fear in the mind, please? There's something in the mind. Excuse me. So a breakthrough and know nothingness. Okay, so this is where you're almost like stopping yourself from creating something new. With the know nothingness, this is about change. This is about allowing change. So you're really, whoever this is, it's like you're holding on to the past. You're holding on to the past, but your destiny is to break free and have a new beginning for yourself. It's definitely a sense of just surrendering. I feel like surrendering so that you can create something new for yourself. You're not truly happy right here. It's almost as if you convince yourself that you're truly happy, but it's a 9, and so this comfort level, this place where you think you're okay, it can come crashing down at any moment. And it is a 9, so it's like almost like this is almost over. Spirit is very much trying to tell you to move, because something hazardous, either you're keeping yourself in a hazardous situation or some kind of environment that's not really good for you. Okay, so let's take a look and see what is this laziness about. What is the laziness? Card 9. What are they being lazy about? Almost like just not moving. I feel like it's just a thought that you want to move forward, but you're just scared of what's going to happen with this know nothingness. What are you going to create? What are you scared of that you're going to fail at before you even do it, is what I feel. And so you have moment by moment. It's very much telling you live now. And this is the 3rd day that they were telling you live in the now, because some of you are stuck in the past. Even though you have the new ideas to change and to do something different for yourself, you're still stuck in the past. And so nothing is being created. Nothing. It's almost like you stay in a place of nothingness because you're not allowing change. But I definitely do feel that there's a call to leave something in the past. What is it they're supposed to leave in the past? What is it that they're supposed to leave in the past? Okay, so you have the rebel. So this is where you're not taking charge of your life. This is where you're just being submissive. This is where either a situation, you've allowed a situation to take control of you, or another person, maybe family members. You have to take it as it resonates. So I definitely do feel like this is where you need to fight back to be able to move forward and live now, in the now. Okay, so let's see, there's something here that needs to break through. Excuse me. Whether it is those ideas that you're getting to change something. We have so many cards here about change, but yet I sense the fear, and it's in the head. But I definitely do feel there is a breakthrough in this way of thinking for somebody, and really taking back control of your life with the rebel. Okay, what is difficulty in the beginning? Growing pains, doubts and fears, awkwardness, becoming stronger, experiencing vulnerability. Maybe something you don't not like to experience. Might be I can't say it today. Vulnerability. There you go. Sorry, guys. So compromise. You need to compromise. And compromise doesn't mean to give up on something. It just means maybe you gotta give a little in order for something else to come about. Okay, and maybe sharing your gifts with people. This definitely could be where someone's trying to share a gift with you and show you some kind of light, changing your way of thinking, some kind of guidance. Okay, and then clinging to the past. It's almost as if you got to forgive yourself. What I heard very early on when these cards came out, it's very much that, don't feel bad about things that you have failed at. Clinging to the past, you got 3 or 4 cards that are telling me you're just stuck in the past, and they're trying to tell you live now, live in the now, because life is too short. And definitely there's a sense of maturity, and with the maturity card, it's telling you it's very much this breakthrough that needs to happen in order for you to mature and move forward and be successful at whatever you're trying to attain or manifest. Okay, so the breakthrough here is a sense of maturity and learning spirituality, taking that time to let go of stuff, things that haven't things that haven't worked out for you. And in a sense, also forgive yourself for things that you failed at. I just feel like you're stuck in this place, whether this is you or someone around you or your love interest or something like this. It's almost as if you're just so scared to change because you failed before. And it's almost as if you don't want to either let other people see that you failed or something like this. And so it's keeping you in a dark place. a place where you're overwhelmed and you're keeping yourself in hazardous conditions, but it's very much where you need your courage to face your fear, whatever you're scared of. And you have someone here that's helping you. With the sharing card, there is someone here that is willing to show you the light and show you the direction as far as where it's prosperous for you. And it could be your intuitive guides, your God, your spirit, your higher self calling in on you to say, we're trying to give you this light and shed some light on you to leave this kind of confusion. But with the compromise, it's very much about learning your balance. And it's okay to give a little bit, but don't give up on what you're trying, your main goal. Whatever your main goal is, like, don't give up. But you might have to just give a little bit in order to continue to go forward, if that makes sense. Whether this is a new project you're starting at work, maybe a new career, perhaps maybe a new relationship, you have to take it as it resonates. I feel like there is someone that is stuck in fear and is not allowing the new beginning to come in, but it's part of your destiny. The very first card is change, which is the world card, and it's very much ending that old cycle so you can start something new. And then you don't really worry so much about this nothingness, because once you let go of something, everything starts to form for you. And it's a fear that keeps you in your mind. Failure. You don't want to fail. Maybe you don't want to, if it's a negative, if it's a negative relationship, it's almost as if you don't want other people to know you failed at another relationship. Maybe it's a job that you took on and it was just too much and you don't want people to know that you failed. Or maybe you got used to living on the hog with this laziness where everything seems comfortable, but really something's going to happen that's going to knock you off that throne. So definitely, I do see some with the death card, something has to change. And then adventure. And as soon as you allow that change, there's a new adventure, there's a new prosperity, a new love, or whatever it is that you're hoping for. What is this deliverance? See, excuse me, the deliverance is speaking about having that stability and that support system. And you can get that support system, I do feel, from someone else, maybe a family member, maybe a loved one. I definitely do feel with this, it brings a sense of a different approach for you. It liberates you from any kind of obstacles. And it definitely gives you the sense of an exhilarated kind of feeling where, oh my God, you're going to take control of your life and you're having feelings and emotions and just running amok, okay? Because you've been caged in, I feel, okay? Deliverance, what is this release and relief that will come with this deliverance, this ending? What will come? Okay, so all the sorrow that you've been holding on to, all the pain, all the sadness, everything will change immediately, okay? Where with control card, it's like you can't control other people. You can't control negative situations that have happened for you. It's very much taking those sorrows away, okay? And letting go. Don't have don't have fear of letting go of things that just don't work for you anymore. Whether it's relationship, whether it's a job, or whatever it is, it's like you're just holding on to a daydream of something that could have been successful, but it isn't, if that makes sense. It's almost like when you first got into whatever you started, it felt successful, it felt right. But as time progressed, it's almost as if, oh my God, it didn't work, but you're still holding on to it, but it's not working, whatever it is for you. And see, they're trying to give you a new beginning. With the receptivity, they're trying to give you a new beginning. And I mean the universe and spirit and your God are trying to give you a sense of rebirth here, regenerative kind of energy, where you receive. And when you receive all these gifts that they're trying to get you, it's like you don't keep yourself in negativity any longer. So there's definitely a sense of what they're experiencing. This is manifesting. This is definitely where you need to take control of your life and just allow yourself to have some kind of passion for those new ideas that are coming in for you, so that you can get some sort of abundance and just start over. So what's going to happen is you're going to let go of this stuff, and you're going to get some beautiful things, some beautiful changes. This is a new idea. This is a message of a new idea. This is following your intuition. This is a knowing. This is having passion within yourself where you haven't had any passion. Whoever this is, they haven't had any passion. They've just been in control maybe of someone else. Maybe someone else has been controlling your emotions, but it's almost like you're crying. Your soul is crying to break free with the letting go. I definitely get it. I feel like someone is controlling you, and it's making you feel sorrow, like sadness. But with this card right here, it's a new beginning. It's a message to move. It's that that kind of light that just sort of turns on, and then you're like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to be receptive and allow things to come in for me. And that's the deliverance. You're gonna be, you're gonna allow yourself to let go of this negativity and this mind. But it could be someone else doing this to you guys with this control card. I definitely feel that someone is causing you to feel this way. Okay. And so let's see who that is, because I'm just curious. Okay, I just want to know. I want to know what this means. Okay, what is this control? What is the control card? What does the control card mean, please? The control card. Okay, so silence. This is definitely where your mind could be playing tricks on you, not allowing you to see or think clearly, because you've had too much gibberish going on, too much replaying things that were negative, whether it's people that held you back and you don't forgive them and you don't let them go. It's just clutter that you're keeping in your mind. So this is definitely where you release it and you let it go. Definitely get more spiritual, more calming kind of energy in order for you to let go of these kind of feelings that make you feel like you can't succeed, but you in reality you can. Okay, so what is the holding together? Card 8, holding together. This is a union maybe coming together for you. This is a cooperation with others, solidarity, members playing together with members, playing well with people. How does that sound? Working well with people. There you go. Teamwork. This is participation. This is also making a choice. So there's a lot of different meanings in that card. But what does this mean? Holding together. Maybe you're learning to hold yourself together. But I definitely do feel there is a sense of someone sharing these kind of gifts with you. You have success. Okay, so even though you're feeling like, oh my God, I'm just being boggled and things are not happening in the manner that I want, you are going to have success. You're going to have that peace and that harmony that allows you to start over again and being happy. What is this success in, please? 6 of Wands, what is it? Okay, so communication, guys, traveling. For some of you, it's communication with somebody, a quick communication that you haven't had in a long time, maybe an understanding to something that you didn't have an understanding to before. You definitely could be moving locations, whether it's business or home. You could be moving locations. And there is success here because you're opening up and you've mastered your emotions. You've mastered the fact that you started with this mind card. It's like almost mastering your emotions, your feelings, your anxiety, your depression, your mind. Your mind is the only thing that has been holding you back here, okay? I feel like for some of you, this has been a hard lesson. My ear is ringing. That hasn't happened in a while. Whoever this is, it's almost like you got to master your mind in order to go forward, because you don't have, you think you don't have the courage and the strength to move forward with whatever you're trying to attain. But the master is telling you, you are going to be successful. You're going to be able to have that union that you want, that cooperation from others, where, you know, you have good teamwork at work. So whatever it is that is causing you to have any kind of friction in your life, you're mastering it, okay? What is the master? What is the master, please? What is the master? I definitely do feel this is a maturity in spirit, in spirituality, growing, really manifesting yourself into a more spiritual thinker, more diverse kind of thinker. Instead of thinking about the past, you got to think about okay, this could give me a new beginning. There's definitely a sense of a new beginning here, where everything can be successful, and follow your passions. If you want to start something new, start it. Don't worry about what other people are thinking or going to say about you, or if you failed something, it's like you got to get back on that horse. That's definitely what I feel here. So inner voice, this is the high priestess. You got to make a choice. Do you stay in darkness and allow your mind to control you, or do you take your inner wisdom and mature a little bit and allow things to evolve for you with this maturity card? This is definitely having an abundance and just growth and peace. Do you allow yourself to have this peace that so much wants to come in, and it's part of your destiny? I definitely do feel that this is where you got to make a choice with that high priestess, the inner voice. What is the message? I want to know, what is the message that the inner voice is telling them? What is it? Okay, so you have conditioning, and this is the strength card. This is definitely where, you know what, you rise above it all. You find your courage. You take back control of your life. You're not following all the little sheeps. You're being your unique self. You're just, it's healing. It's almost like a sense of freedom here with this card. This is where you become your true authentic self, and it brings you a lot of courage and a lot of strength. For whoever this is, maybe this is not for you. Maybe this is your love interest. Maybe this is a family member. Maybe this is you really starting a new project, wanting a new career. Don't leave yourself in this place where you don't allow change because you don't think you're going to succeed, and there's nothing here. This card is very beautiful because it's telling you have a free canvas. Like, it's free and clear, and it's open, and you can draw whatever you want on it. You can create whatever you're truly wanting to change in your life. This is the most beautiful card to get out of this deck because it's telling you will have success because you are rewriting your book, your chapter. And don't hold yourself back as far as having fear and living in the past of things that maybe you tried and they didn't work out, whether it's relationship, business, partnerships, whatever it is for you. Okay. I see success coming here for you, and it's intense. This is moving. This is moving out of darkness very quickly. I think whoever this is, you're tired of being in this kind of where you're not allowing emotion and you're stuck in fear. And whether if it's someone else doing this to you, it's almost like that egg is gonna hatch. It's gonna hatch regardless. It's your destiny. It's definitely your destiny trying to pull you in the right direction. Okay, so I definitely do feel it's almost as if you gotta let go of something and just make the effort to live in the now. And my goodness, so the ones that plopped out, because I was gonna ask, how can I end it? So 6 of Cups, this is returning to happiness. From being in a dark place, having a lot of sorrow, a lot of regrets, and not doing things right and not picking right things or people, it's like you're returning to happiness. This definitely could be a return of your lover. Maybe this is the person that is just so damn stuck in their fear, not knowing if you're going to take them. Because I definitely got this feeling right here where the very first cards were, what if I do this and they don't do it? What if I do this and they don't accept? It's almost as if they're going around in circles because they don't know how to take that plunge. Okay, so that could be a return of a soulmate, a kindred spirit. This is definitely a sense where with the Empress, the 6 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the 7 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles, this is definitely having abundance in your life. Okay, and you're going to get that abundance by leaving something that's not working for you. You can't keep going on that hamster wheel and trying to fix something that is broken, because you got to stop and fix it. And the way you're going to fix it is by facing the situation and either walking away from it, or I just feel like this card is 6 of Swords is spirit trying to tell you to walk away because there's other things better. And I feel like that's what you're doing here. Either you fix it or you move on. Definitely is that feeling. The Wheel of Fortune is telling you prosperity is coming in for you. There's new things coming in for you. You can write that book, that new chapter in your life, and it's gonna be very well benefit. It's a good benefit for you. Prosperous, okay? Seven of Cups. It's like you know how to make it, it's almost like with these lessons that you've learned, you know what choice to make for yourself now. You have opportunities there for success in a family. I definitely do feel maybe this is a return to a family. Maybe this is a broken marriage that has been fixed and now you can have success. I definitely do feel like some of you might have to walk away from a wife because the Empress and the Six of Swords is there. Maybe this is a negative person that is holding you back from your true love. Take it as it resonates. There's so many ways that I could read these cards right here, but I feel that there was a lot of energies in this reading today of people who are stuck in the past, okay? Maybe this is you just moving forward so you can have a better opportunity for success in either work, family, something like that, a big purchase. I feel like some big purchases are coming in for you guys as well. But you're learning to live in the now and live an authentic life, okay? And really use your inner wisdom to find your voice and take control of your life. Really, that is what the Queen of Swords is telling you. That you're gonna have something new, which is definitely, this is what is pulling you. Clarity. Keep manifesting whatever you've been trying to manifest in your life. It's about to come here. I definitely feel it's about to land for you, okay? Really using clarity. So I hope that helps you guys. I do feel like this is definitely a message from Spirit just telling you not to give up on yourself. Whatever you're trying to manifest, it's like it's going to come for you. Don't have fear. What are the love messages for this viewer? What do they need to see and hear regarding love? See, look at that. You have more options than you realize, and that's what the Seven of Cups is. Don't hold yourself back on something that's not working for you. Things are about to get really juicy, and I do feel like something very... Sometimes when you manifest stuff, guys, I think I've said this before, it's almost like when you get to that manifestation, when it's going to appear in your life, it's almost as if, oh my God, I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail. It's not coming. There's no success. And that's just your mind playing tricks on you because you're getting very anxious for it to come. And the Three of Wands is telling you it's going to come. You're not waiting in vain. And I definitely do feel things are going to get juicy for you really quickly. Okay. So you're being watched by loving eyes, and someone does love you here. For some of you, somebody does want to return to you. I definitely do feel that. It's this person that needs to take their courage and come back and voice it, that they don't want to watch you from afar. They want to touch and see and smell you and all that kind of stuff. But in their mindset, they think you're not going to take them back. That's for some of you, okay? And then earlier disappointments were just a rehearsal for what... Yes, beautiful. Earlier disappointments were just a rehearsal for the great stuff coming your way. See, live in the now, guys. That's been the message for 3 days. So whoever this is, they're struggling to make that new beginning for them. But once they do, there's this deliverance of relief and like, oh my God, why didn't I do this before? Why did I wait so long? Okay, what you give will come back. Okay, this is law of attraction. Send out positivity. Don't send out negativity and fear and being scared and non-action, because it will come back for you in a positive way. There's a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. Inner wisdom will give you your answers to your questions. And then hubba hubba, this is a return of somebody, or maybe you're meeting a new hubba hubba. Your treasure is at hand. Definitely. I definitely feel like you guys are manifesting success and beauty within yourself. You got the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are trying to start a new career or a new business. Launch it. Now's the time. I go where you go. So there's definitely a connection here with a soulmate, I feel. And forgive. You got to forgive yourself, because I definitely feel like I started off the reading saying, someone needs to let go things that have failed. Okay, so I hope this helps somebody. Please let me know how you guys like this reading. Have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for your time, guys. Have a beautiful day.